beautiful. Dr. Wash is the guy who goes to medical school and comes out dead last.
Was that a rat?
There are no rats in Alberta. Everybody knows that. Just relax. I was the main character in I'm in Love with a Dead Girl. To the best of my recollection, how I got involved with Grotesque, there wasn't an audition process. I hadn't gotten involved in some of Brandon's other films. Why is it so big? Can't cops get modern recording equipment?
Return to work. You're wasting valuable time.
And I'm feeling well. I have to leave. I'm leaving and that's it. And they just sort of asked me, would you like to be in this film? Read for the character of Dr. Wash. And I looked at the script and I thought, oh, I like it. That's how they got me involved. I was just involved in so many other projects of Brandon's that they just said, well, let's get Tom into this project too. He'll love it.
Scene 22, shot Delta, take one.
It's really nice. You don't feel as if you're being put through a factory grinder like on some movie sets, because there's always the rush and the production, the mechanical side of everything. With Brandon, you come in and you get to have a little bit of fun, and there's always a scheduling issue, and anybody who's worked with Brandon knows that there's always kind of an issue with making sure that it actually gets out of the camera and onto the screen. So there's always a financial issue or a time issue or something, but he always tries to make everything feel very welcome, and he always gets the people on his team that make you feel like you're having a great professional experience with a bunch of friends. So it's always really, really great to be on set. You walk on and everyone's like, hey! And I'm like, oh my God, hey! It's having fun. Every time I read the script, I tried to look at it objectively as if I'm seeing the movie screen in my mind. And I loved reading all the parts that had nothing to do with me, because I knew I would get to see a great movie both on the page and on the screen. Whenever I got to a part that was about Dr. Wash, I immediately started imagining what I would do in that situation and how I wanted to look and how I wanted to appear on screen. And I started thinking to myself, well, I'm not the cinematographer, so that's not really my business. But at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun imagining everything. Sorry about the mess. But I can assure you, I am 100% professional. Beer? Probably doesn't remember everything he learned in school, but he still managed to get the degree. And he manages to maintain his practice in that very low-level way.
Is it normal for plastic surgeons to work out of strip club basements?
It's been happening more and more. I started the trend, though. And I didn't feel that Dr. Wash would be disappointed by that. As I was reading him, I got the feeling that he was a man who would have been very comfortable in the universal free love era of the late 60s, early 70s, and he was a man out of his time, but he just really, really wanted to live that way, and he wanted to be a doctor to financially support his loving life. That was the way he wanted to live, and he turned his medical practice into something that would support that.